Alright, so just going over the seed mix that we're using. The first thing here is 20 pounds of scorched earth recovery blend, which is, we like using this because it's a highly diverse mix of native grasses and wildflowers that I think helps kind of reestablish a diverse baseline, if you will, kind of seed bank for areas such as this that are pretty heavily degraded. The next is native trail mix from Native American Seed Blend, which is got lots of wildflowers in it. It's also one of their most diverse mixes, is my understanding. We have antelope horns, milkweed, which is included in many of the mixes, but we wanted to have a little extra, and we might plant those more intentionally in certain areas. The next mix is a prairie starter mix, which is going to be mostly, if not entirely, grasses, native grasses. The goal for this project is to reestablish some pasture for animals. So it's important to optimize for grasses over wildflowers, as beautiful as they are. Next is the drain field mix. I added a little bit of this as some of the seeds are going to get into the swales and areas that have periodic moisture and water and the spillways. That's where those will be a part of the mix, and so they will come up in those areas. Dam slope mix, which I like using on berms. It's made for dam slopes of ponds and berms and sloping areas that are going to get periodic moisture as well. That's what this is as well. And then these next kind of row of plants are all cover crop that we got from Lee from Southwest Farms, who's a regenerative farmer and has had great success with these in a similar bioregion. So there's sun hemp, sunflower, millet, cowpeas, and sorghum Sudan grass. And then over here we have some golden yarrow, beautiful perennial that's a soil builder, and at some point I believe we'll be planting trees on these berms, so it'll be nice for them to have that companion in the seed bank. Then a bunch of zinnias of all different kinds. These are all blends of different kinds of zinnias and dahlias and things like that, which are a beautiful pollinator and cover crop. And then lastly, this is a little bit of an experiment, but some perennial herbs, or effectively perennial. I think, basil technically just reseeds itself, but basil, marjoram, and thyme mixed in there, and we'll see if those come up. So a little cherry on top.
Nice.
And then we're gonna coat everything with BioCoat Gold, which is a seed starting dry nutrient mix from Advancing Agro.
It's a mouthful. Advancing Ecological Agriculture or
There we
something
go.
like that.
Yeah.